Welcome back to Matt Time. I am Daniel Tench and joined, as always, by my good friend Zach Sayre. How you doing tonight, Zach?
I'm doing great, Big Dan. How are you doing, sir?
Oh, we're close to Christmas.
Yep. Santa Claus is on his way.
Santa Claus, indeed.
Getting things prepped, getting everything together to make his run.
Not a huge Christmas guy, as it turns out. Just, I don't know.
Daniel Grinch.
Daniel. Oh, I get that a lot. when your name's Tench and my coffee mug at school says "Ball Humbug."
Nice.
Yeah.
Picking on you, huh?
Right. But I do get in the spirit. In my defense, in 2 days' time, 2 days, I'll be in the Christmas spirit. For exactly 33 hours.
3 hours.
33 hours is what you get.
To the minute.
And
the
then
second.
Then it's done.
Hey, fair enough. I respect it.
Yeah. So happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas. Safe travels. It's going to be cold.
Yeah, hopefully.
Brutal cold.
Hopefully Santa brings all the good kids around the state some mat time gear.
That'd be great.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Where could Santa get that?
You can go, Santa Claus will get his stuff from chainwrestling.co under the Teams and Partners tab. You can go to Mat Time. You can see all of our nice apparel. Daniel's got on the new Navy hoodie. There's all kinds of stuff on there. Hats, beanies, shirts.
This is the old
windbreakers. The windbreakers are nice. Vest, stickers. So
keychain.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff.
Yep, got it all there. So
Santa can do all of his shopping at Chain.
So big shout out to the guys at Chain doing big things there. Give a quick shout out to Chain wrestler Marcus Coleman. Got the big win over Mr. Aaron Brooks over
your boy.
Yeah, the last couple of days. It would have been yesterday, I guess. There at the duels, Iowa State, Penn State. So that was a big win for him. But with that being said, Chain Wrestling, join the Chain. Created by athletes for athletes, cultivated for the uncommon, apparel for the everyday grind.
Chain Wrestling.
Good
this
guys.
is the old toboggan. I like the old one. It's got that little fuzzy thing on top.
I'm a fan of the new myself, but I'm rocking the.
I got a big head.
I'm rocking the traditional chain wrestling gear today. Got the chain hat, the chain hoodie. So
I think I went that last time.
Yep.
So I had to go back to Mad Time. I need some more swag. I got an Ohio wrestling shirt I got to wear. I got to do that.
Yep, guys, send in your stuff to us. We'll rock your school, we'll rock your college, whatever. Get a feature on the show here. So send that in, messages. Need any info? So we'll gladly represent all the state teams. So
I like it.
Yep.
So as it gets colder, much colder this weekend, wrestling starting to heat up. Lots actually happened since our last episode.
Yep.
Had a pretty full weekend of wrestling last week. Had a huge duel with University in Wheeling Park. And, let's talk about the elephant in the room. First off, I don't think the result of the duel shocked me. But the marquee matchup, champ versus champ, I was very impressed with Brock.
Yeah, a good showing there. Outstanding wrestling. Wish I could have made the trip to see that in person.
Major decision.
Two good teams going at it.
Over a 3-timer at 215. I mean,
Yep.
that was impressive to say the least. Like we talked to that kid last year, we knew his future was bright, but that's an instant statement as a sophomore.
That's a big win there.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I mean, it goes without being said, but
yeah, that makes that weight class super interesting now because if they both stay. And who knows? It's December. It's late December though.
Yeah,
we're getting closer.
We're starting to inch toward.
We'll know soon.
Yeah, the needle's going to start moving here shortly. So
yeah,
alpha dates start coming, and
someone's going up or down there, but that makes it for, a champion versus champion. We had another one. We missed it. We should have had it at the Jason Eads. I thought for sure we was going to get Andrick versus McAfee.
Yeah.
But first off, shout out to Greenbrier West for playing spoiler, because when you looked at those pools, you just assumed St. Albans was going to get out, and they were both at 132, so they were going to square off, and it was like there was a buzz, there was a legit buzz in the gym.
Yeah, waiting for that matchup to
Well,
happen.
everybody knew.
Yeah.
Everybody knew. They've been watching it. They've been paying attention. They're like, McAfee's at 32. Andrick's at 32.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is happening. Champ versus champ. This is going to happen. And then Greenbrier West came in and said, you know what? No.
Yeah. And, there's a lot of time left. So hopefully we do get to see that match. I really want to see it.
Well, but again, you don't know where everybody's going to end up.
Yeah, you don't know. But hopefully.
What if that was our only chance?
Yeah.
I hope it wasn't.
Hopefully we get to see it. I'd really like to see two great wrestlers go at it. And there's.
Well, if it's not in the regular season, hopefully we get it the week after. We get it at the duel if they're both champs again.
Yeah.
Like that's ultimately why we're doing it. That's the whole point of this, is that these dream matchups. Now it just so happened that, Brock and brothers were both AAA, so that one's got huge implications on the 215-pound weight class in general. But I thought that Jason Eads gave us a little clearer idea about where point stands really, because we knew they lost the most.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised. Didn't see Judah.
Yeah, no Judah there, so.
No Karen either. Karan. Neither one of those for independence. And they ended up, were they the 5th?
They were 7th, it looks like.
7th.
Yeah, but you're missing 2 there, and
Oh yeah, they were 7th. Yeah, they got second.
Still sorting things out. So it's like I said, it's December. So
they came off the football field recently too. They were both too busy winning the state title.
They're still working their way into things. So.
Yeah, but we did get Point and Fairmont Senior.
Yep.
And it was close at the end. Fairmont won 5 matches and Point won 9. It was just Fairmont was winning by pin.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be a situation where in a bracket that's probably going to look a lot different. If it's a 9-5 advantage, you're not getting pins, but you're getting wins. So obviously both coaches are going to go back to the drawing board there. I'm sure they'll see each other again at the state duels.
We'll probably see that matchup again there at some point. So that'll be a good one.
And probably not the exact same lineups, but probably something pretty similar.
there'll be some differences in there, I'm sure. And I know Fairmont was missing one for certain there. And like I said, it's still early, so there's a lot that can happen between now and especially the state duel.
Listen, man, like we keep saying it's early, but it's getting less early.
It
every
is
time
every
we
day.
talk.
Yeah, every day is getting
Santa.
Closer to
I assure you, Santa's going to bring
to the hot seat.
Santa's going to bring me a couple pounds, and then Santa a week later is going to bring every boy and girl in West Virginia a couple pounds.
Yeah, Base Plus. They're looking forward to that.
Oh, they are, and especially those guys and girls that are making a decent cut. 2 pounds is a lot.
Yeah.
For a lot of kids, 2 pounds. If they step on their 2 pounds over,
makes the world of a difference.
I'm not going to make it this week. I'm 2 pounds over.
Yeah, and like I said, you're starting to get to some of those high end alpha dates starting to hit too.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
usually by mid-January, everybody should be where they are.
Things are definitely going to be heating up, and as you get to see each other more and more throughout the first month and a half. Decisions are going to be made. In both the individual and team aspect of things. So.
Yeah, you never know.
It'll be interesting to see what shakes out there.
Right, never know who's healing up from injuries. Hauser, he's kind of AWOL right now. I think he's coming off, so he's banged up from football. He'll be back soon.
Yeah.
Another big name that's out there that we haven't seen yet.
Yep, Cameron's had some injury.
Cameron's got quite a few kids that we haven't seen yet.
Pettit, I believe, is on his way back. I saw on Facebook. Hopefully, Mr. Angel will be back as well.
Yeah, those are 2 big names.
And there's like I said, it's a lot of football nicks and knocks still. People are trying to get over, and hopefully, majority of everybody is healthy soon. So we want to see everybody out on the mat.
Yeah. WSAC's loom. Like there's a bunch, like Wheeling Park duels are next week. Lots coming up. I think we'll get a lot better idea of AAA.
Yeah.
Now individually in AAA, Gage Wright got his groove back.
Yeah, had an outstanding.
Oh yeah, wrestled.
Outstanding turn, but at the Beast.
Looks like he had more lungs about him.
Yeah, which as we talked about before, he was fresh off the
state
championship game.
A week.
Probably not even a full week of practice there.
And then he was at Ironman. And that just tells you how tough the Ironman is.
Yeah, he was right there,
He was 2 OT matches away from who knows how high he places there. And not going to lie, like he went to the Beast, which is it's a top 10 tournament. It's a good tournament.
Yep.
Used to be a top 5 tournament. Don't know exactly where they fall with it now. Still a great tournament.
Definitely up there.
Well, yeah, it's got a lot of the PA kids, all the Jersey kids, all the New York kids.
And then he's gonna top that off.
He almost
next,
but he almost walked through it.
Yeah,
he really
wrestled
did.
well, beat 2 ranked kids.
Yeah, but he almost it really like he was just destroying.
Yeah,
people.
he made a statement there, especially
Absolutely.
in the semifinal.
Wrestling.
Semifinal match.
Oh, yeah.
was
Against the
was
one
outstanding,
seed.
and he'll be heading to Powerade, Powerade next.
Yeah,
So,
another marquee tournament.
Yep. So, and speaking of Gage, I mean, we're staring down another big time matchup.
Yeah,
There for him in state and in class as well. Him and Luca.
Luca. Yeah,
Both
I
at
didn't realize
175.
Luca. I didn't realize Luca was that big. Like that's got all kinds. Like that's got heat written all over it.
And they could match up.
5 times.
Yeah, 5 times I believe between
Oh, it's 5.
Between
we count it. It's
dual
5.
and
Don't be coy.
OVAX and WSAZ and state duels and the states. So
When we realized that they were in the same weight class, we started doing
had
quick
a good
math
conversation
here.
about that. So
Yeah, that would make that instantly. And I'll tell you too, say what you will, that instantly makes the champion that much more credible. Period. Because Luca's another one of those super high level kids, like nationally. He's not just West Virginia good. He's good.
He's good. Like,
Right. Kick
That's
and
all there is
wrestle.
to it, yeah.
Gage, not just he's good. Like,
Yeah.
And here they are, same weight class,
Yeah.
same state. That completely just makes it legitimate what's happening right there.
I'm looking forward to that.
And it's easy. It's easy to look around and you're Luca, I'm Gage. We're both studs. We're both champs. We both have a chance to just rack up all these titles and just to kind of get away from each other. Don't look like that's happening right now. It doesn't, but it might.
Yeah,
You never
who
know.
knows?
They might. I'd guess Luca would be the one that's certified lower. Gage is a big feller, so but he might be. I don't know.
Yeah, you never know. So
We will see.
yeah,
Maybe
So-
Gage bumps again,
yeah.
like he did last year at
see what
WSAZs, just to go get him some.
So what anybody listening at home, I would love to hear the matchups that you're looking most forward to.
Yeah.
We just covered a few there, obviously, that are kind of on the horizon. So send us
They're
send us what
imminent.
you're looking forward to.
Imminent.
So what else, Big Dan? Real quick, I'd like to give a quick mention to a team I think that's kind of floating under the radar at the moment, and they're just down the road from us.
It's like you heard it here first. Go ahead.
Wahama. I think Wahama's wrestling really well here to start the year in Class
Throwing
Single
some
A.
Mason County love.
Mason County love. Yep, got nice
Got
win
some good
over
wrestlers.
St. Mary's and Dodgers early in the year. Of course, both of those teams were missing some
All right.
guys, but they were pretty convincing wins, and they looked pretty solid. I thought at Jason Eads.
They got
I
good
was able to see
wrestlers
them there.
there.
So just wanted to give a quick shout out to them.
Coach Russell
Kind of like I said, soaring under the radar, so to speak.
soaring into the radar.
The
Look at
Falcon
you.
there. So
I got that pun. I got that pun. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll talk a little more about some AAA stuff right after a word from one of our partners here.
No matter what it is you need, you'll find it at your local Par-Mar store. From gas to groceries, snacks, and everything else you always seem to run out of, Par-Mar Stores has it. Need more savings? Download the Par-Mar app and sign up for the Par-Mar Rewards Card. You won't only see our stores in your neighborhoods, you'll see us in your neighborhoods too. We are proud to be in your town and proud to be a part of the community. Come see us at Par-Mar Stores, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Hey, once again, big shout out to Par-Mar, doing great things for us, doing great things for them. And remember, there's not a Par-Mar store near you. There will be soon. Official partner of WBSSAC Sports.
Yep, big supporter of Mat Time, big supporter of West Virginia Wrestling, and big supporter of athletics across the Mountain State. So big shout out to Par-Mar.
That's where we get our
favorite convenience store.
Snacky snacks.
Wherever we're headed. So that's the place to go.
Yeah, not just gas and snacks, just stores in general.
Yep.
Doing crazy things. I didn't realize they were so big that we started talking to them. Regardless, we'd sit there and talk Par-Mar for minutes, I'm sure.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
But we're going to move on. Like I was saying, a little teaser there before the break. In terms of the AAA team polls, it looks like everything's kind of holding court, in my opinion. I think Spring Mills had a back-to-back couple good weekends.
Yep, and they actually just won
this
duels down in Johnson
City. Yeah.
So
just happened. That's
good,
today, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
good showing there for
They're wrestling
Cardinals.
today. They had a good showing at the Musselman duels last week.
Yep.
Got runner-up to a
Yep.
Virginia team.
Yep.
But multiple guys went 5-0 for them.
Got quite a few duels going on this evening.
Shoot, we got
all over the state.
We got 2 teams in Florida.
Yep. Point and Spring Valley.
Yeah.
Are down south.
They're all the way down in Kissimmee.
Getting that warm weather. I don't know how warm it actually is down there right now, but I'd heard some cool weather was heading that way, but definitely better than
warmer than here.
So I know South and Ripley and who else?
Dueling?
Yeah, dueling tonight. Wheeling Park was wrestling Brooke, I believe. Lots going on.
Yeah,
Week, of course, it's like I said, it's Christmas this weekend, so kind of threw things for a loop there.
Right, and it's like it doesn't happen often to get Christmas like dead on the weekend like that. So usually teams are kind of wrestling this weekend heading into Christmas over the week. And then Park Duels, like we said, we mentioned that they're coming up next week after Christmas.
Yep, tomorrow actually though, Region 1 AA qualifying.
Their qualifier.
Yep.
That's good.
It'll be a Fairmont senior, so I'll be looking for those results to come out.
I'd be surprised if they don't.
will
Yeah, I'd be
punch that
surprised if
ticket
they
to
don't go. But I'm sure Oak Glen will be in the mix as per the standard.
Yep.
They had a pretty good weekend as well. But, things are starting to figure themselves out a little bit. We're starting to see, I think the teams are really starting to separate themselves. You're starting to know, like, again, I think the Greenbrier West over St. Albans is probably a little more significant than we're giving it credit for. But again, December, we have a knack for not giving a ton of credit quite yet. But it's worth mentioning. I know they had it rough the next 2 rounds at the Jason Eads when it came to Point Pleasant and Braxton. Braxton got the nice one over Indy.
Yep.
They're wanting to rattle the cage a little bit too. But I don't know. I'm just looking forward to everybody being in their weight classes. And to me, like WSAZ, you'll know for sure 100% where these people are going. You don't know. Like that's kind of your litmus test. You test the water there.
Occasionally you'll get the old switcheroo there towards the end, but not often.
It's not often. You see, like you're referring to last year's switcheroo.
Well, there's been some movement the last couple years here and there.
Right. There's some, but
like I said, but nothing.
That's almost
for the most part.
I know, but that's almost exclusive. That's an exclusive club that gets to play that game.
Yeah.
When you got Derek Rake, you can switcheroo him.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that was like it didn't matter. It didn't matter. No disrespect to anybody in the 160-pound or 152-pound weight classes last year in AA and Single A, but Derek Rake was going to win that fairly easily, which was the case. I mean, he wrestled 16 matches at States, and one of them wasn't a bonus point victory? One?
Yeah.
Every other match he ever wrestled there. So when you have someone like that, you can hit the switcheroo. But if you just got average Joe A and average Joe B, and you try the switcheroo, that's dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You got to have that guy. And there's plenty of those guys in the state. Like there's plenty of teams that have that guy that they could do that with. But at that point, you have to be chasing his title as a team, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's got to be a lot on the line there, I feel like, for you to make that move.
Right, because you don't want to risk, let's say I've got what I consider the best 150-pounder, right? And I'm confident he could win 60, whatever. But I'm not 100%. If I switch those two and he doesn't win the title, that's on me. Like, I don't know if I could do that. I don't think I could live with like costing my kid a title.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, oh yeah, now I see what you're saying there.
But it's gonna take something crazy for some of these kids not to win a title. Just absolutely crazy. Like Noah Adams back in the day. The only thing that was gonna prevent that kid from being a 4-timer was something crazy. And that's what happened.
Something crazy did, yeah.
Right. That's the point. No one was beating Noah.
Yeah.
Kid was an absolute animal. Absolute animal. Hope he's doing well. I know the Mountaineers could use him right now. Yeah. But whatever. There's my 2 cents on the Flippity floppity. As if you needed it.
Yeah, nah, I definitely understand where you're coming from there. I mean, what else, Big Dan?
That's not it. I mean, we're getting super close to really important stuff. We're getting dangerously close, but right now it's just a lot of cool talking points. I think the coolest thing that happened was the champ versus champ matchup. Personally, I thought that was pretty awesome. Again, not the result I expected. I don't know who. Like, if you just said Brothers or Brock, who you got? Ugh, I don't know. I would not have picked Major Decision. I promise you that. Yeah. I would not have done that. I'd have picked a fall before a major. Just because with big guys, you can catch, like, things happen. Things happen.
Yeah.
And with high-level kids, you see a lot of high-level matches end in pins.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Like go watch the NCAAs. A shockingly high number of the finals will end with fall.
Yeah.
Just because of how elite, like, things happen.
Yeah.
You get in these crazy scrambles, you get in these weird positions.
And sometimes they'll just press full send to
the
situation, and it sometimes it works out really well.
They'll just go
it doesn't. But
bow nickel on it and say, you know what, we're going to do it. We're
going to get the old cherry picker.
I'm either going to get pinned right now or I'm going to win a title.
Yeah.
But out of much, I just would not have anticipated just a 9-1 too.
Yeah.
That was an impressive performance. You know, like, him and Gage deserved that wrestler of the week for sure. I thought, obviously, Gage wrestled out of his mind.
Yeah.
He's the first one to win it twice, isn't he? Now, Brock won it last year too for a weekend, did he not? I'm pretty sure he did. We'll have to go fact check that. I know Gage did for sure, but I'm pretty sure Brock did too.
Let's go back and
let's check that live.
Let's run the Carfax here real quick and see.
I'd be surprised if Brock didn't, because he did some damage as a freshman. Maybe he didn't. Maybe I'm imagining. I know Gage, though. I know for sure he got it once last year. Absolutely sure.
It was early on. Would have been one of the first ones we handed out, because it was very plain Jane.
The first one was good.
Very plain Jane graphic.
I feel like you're just going to go right past it here. Maybe Brock didn't. It was good.
Yeah, good. And then Braden Lucas.
I know Gage won it for a week.
The Cowboy Midland duo of John Paulo and Lorelei won the first one, actually.
Or were they the first one?
They were the very first one.
Huh.
And then Gage would have been somewhere slightly after that.
I know he won it.
He did indeed win it, though.
He earned it. I thought Brock might have, too. Oh, it was after WSAZ's, because he bumped up and won the... Yeah, that's when it was. That's exactly when it was. Yeah. Right after WSAZ's.
Yeah, there it is right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went up and got Ian.
Mr. Bush.
Yeah. Which was a good match.
Yeah, right at the end of January there, so.
So Brock didn't. That shocks me. That will not be his last one.
No, I'd say there are a few more.
He's just a sophomore. He's just a sophomore.
You know, it's getting to the point now, though. I mean, with the level that West Virginia wrestling is getting to, it's a tough choice a lot of times.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you know,
That's true. We're getting a lot more kids doing elite things. I think it's more spread out now.
Yeah.
It's been so centralized for the last few years. I think a lot more up north are getting that hammer effect now. Yeah. In Wheeling Park, I mean, it's coming back. You know, they used to have all kinds of them. Then they kind of hit that natural ebb and flow.
Well, yeah,
and it all went
to go through cycles.
Right. But it felt like all the studs were coming out of Parkersburg. And then Point started putting out some studs. And then who else was nationally out there? You had Frazier. But did Frazier ever crack the official top 20? I don't think so.
I don't think he did, but he should have, because he had he beat some highly ranked kids.
Yeah, but it's the name of the game is get to where they are.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
You know, Fairmont Senior just never made it there. They just never made it to the Iron Man or Powerade or anything like that. Yeah, Frazier could have competed with about any of them.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, that's for sure.
Wasn't Haga at one time ranked, and then
Yeah,
Frazier
Haga.
beat him?
Yep.
1-0.
It was a barn burner of a match.
Yeah, for heavyweight.
Yeah, yeah, but there were two athletic heavyweights.
1-0. 1-0.
Two athletic heavyweights going at it. So.
Yeah, 1-0 a heavyweight can be deceiving too. So is what it is. But yeah, we'll be back after Christmas now.
Yep.
Let everybody get all jolly and cookies and all the good stuff. Then it's going to get real soon. Real soon. New Year's coming. New year, new weights. Same wrestlers.
Yep, it's going to be 2023 is going to be a good one. There's going to be some outstanding matchups and some big things happening around the state and some big things happening for Mat Time, and I'm looking forward to it.
I'll be there.
I can't wait.
I can't wait there. All right. Well, as always, I'm Dan Tinge. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And I'm Zach Sayre. You guys have a great evening.
Merry Christmas.